I'm Juliette Lewis
Esmé Creed-Miles.
Okay, let's go.
Can you tell us, in a few words, why should we watch the movie The Ticket?
Because it's entertaining and you don't have to spend 10 hours of your life watching it to get through the different narrative plot points and like fucking everything on television.
It's not TV, is what my co-star is saying.
Yeah. Well, it's 100 minutes.
It's 100 minutes. It's adventure, wild characters, very interesting, different characters in a type of genre that I don't think you've seen it before.
And we don't have a lot of good genre movies anymore.
It's 100 minutes of pure entertainment. It's a wild ride into the American West with thrills, danger, and joy.
Juliette, you play Cutthroat Bill, and do you enjoy playing villains, or is it more complicated?
It's much more complicated. I don't know why this is something strong within me. I mean, I've only played it twice, actually, but it's not similar. I mean, Natural Born Killers was a killer, but it's also a child. It's very big and expressive and loud. This, to me, is much colder. There's like a death inside. It's a death of humanity. So I'm playing a person that's destroyed humanity. And so it's very difficult. Everything is difficult. Holding guns to people, this doesn't come naturally. In my own life, I don't shoot guns. So yeah, all of it was very different for me. But that's why I like acting. I'm excited by these difficulties that's in the script. The Cutthroat Bill, that everybody thinks she's male, that she has scars on her face, that she's savage. And I had to figure out what does that feel like internally, but also what does that look like? And everything about it was something so different from myself. And that's what I like. That's why I like acting, because I like to completely transform, if I can, in a role. That was this kind of role for me. Total transformation.
How did you manage to get Metallica frontman James Hetfield in the movie?
So I had a dream, and I woke up from the dream, and I was like, I called Peter, who's my producer, and I said, I cannot make this movie unless James Hetfield's in the movie. I cannot. It is impossible for me to do it. So we set about finding him. We found him a week later, and he said, yeah, let's meet. And we had this wonderful conversation, and he said, I've always wanted to do a dark western. That was it. It was that simple.
Okay. It's a big surprise to see him in the movie.
I think it's important to do that for audiences to be surprised.
And where did you shoot?
We shot the movie in Calgary, in Alberta, in Canada, and in the middle of winter, and minus 35 degrees.
Oh, wow. It's so cold.
It was freezing, and in many regards, the actors were the heroes because they were standing out in period clothing, freezing.
I think the cold did all the... there was bits last night when we were watching it where someone might think, oh, she's such a good actress, and I'm just cold. That's it. I'm just really cold.
I'm excited by these difficulties. But the cold and all the elements... I must say I did love The Revenant for this reason. I was on the edge of my seat in that movie. I know our movie is not The Revenant, but just the cold and the time period and the struggle, it struck something in me. I like those elements of hardship to try to figure out how would I endure. Yeah. Holding each other in between takes. We were adversaries, but then we had to keep each other warm when they say cut. Yeah. We're like this. I don't know.
We didn't have the Canada Goose